I am Alex Sokolblosser, the winemaker and co-president here at Sokolblosser Winery. Behind me is our orchard block, our estate vineyard here in the Dundee Hills that is asleep. It is wintertime and light rain falling right now, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about AVAs, or American Viticultural Areas. These are things that by law we have to include an AVA on our label. So, and an AVA basically is not a designator of anything but a geographic location in an area. So when I say that our Pinot Noir is from the Dundee Hills AVA, that means the Dundee Hills, there's a circle around the Dundee Hills, and everything inside that circle is within the AVA. Dundee Hills is a relatively new AVA. I know that because I helped write the application for the Dundee Hills AVA, and we submitted it back in 2000, and we got approval from the Tax and Trade, the TTB, in 2003. And basically, we had to prove a number of things. One of the things we had to prove was the name, that there was a historical significance to the name Dundee Hills. There has to be historical significance, or else I could have just called it the Alex Sokolblosser AVA. What historical significance does that have? Well, it does have some, but not a lot. The Dundee Hills started being called the Dundee Hills over 100 years ago. So there's a lot of historical significance. Sokolblossers, we've only been around for 52 years. So, and that's of today. So back when we submitted it 23 years ago, it wasn't, that didn't sound as good. Half a century wasn't there yet. So the other thing that we have to prove to the Tax and Trade Bureau, other than the historical significance, is that there is integrity to the area inside the line that you drew around the Dundee Hills. Like, why is the area inside the Dundee Hills different from areas that are outside of it? So we have to talk about soil is a differentiator, climate a differentiator, the number of vineyards is a differentiator. So that's another thing. We never had to talk about quality of wine. It was just historical significance to the name Dundee Hills, and then why the area in the Dundee Hills is different than the AVA outside of it, which is in the Willamette Valley. So that's what an AVA is. You'll see a geographical area on every label you buy from the United States, and we look at things a little bit differently than they do in other countries. So hopefully that helps you. Thanks.